am Prince Lloyd Zamala. So in today's video, we will tackle about the sports for the grade 7 students. So, what is sports? So, a sports is an activity requires the physical action and the skills. So, a sports is also requires as a physical action. So it means that when we say as physical action in which the body is movement. So for example, in sports, so they have to move their body when they play a basketball or a badminton. So that is why sports is a physical action and skills. So we have a three classification of a sports. So those are the individual sports, the dual sports, and the team sports. So when you say an individual sports are played by one participant each competing side. So which means they only one person can play this. So for example, the badminton, the lawn tennis, and also a gymnastic. It is a it is also individual sports where athletes perform on a team, but they compete individually. So the next one, we have a dual sports. So it is played by the two competing pairs. So in which pairs, which means two. So a two-person only can play this. So for example, badminton also is one of the example of this, because badminton is also played as individual, and also they are played as a dual sports. And also a ping pong and a lawn tennis is also one of the example of the dual sports. So the last one of the classification of sports, so we have a team sports. So are played with the 3 or more players. So one of this example is a basketball. So as you can see that basketball play is a 5-person, and a soccer, and also a volleyball, diba? So this is one of the example of a team sports. So we have a advantages and disadvantage of the individual sports. So the first, we have the advantages of the individual sport. So individual sports can be fun because you are solely responsible for the outcome, and also you receive all of those credit of your victory. And yes, you receive all of those victory because of your hard work, because all of those hard work has been paid off. So that's why you receive a credit for your victory. So you receive the medals, the trophy, the certificate. So because of your hard work. So that's why this is one of the advantage of the individual sports. So we have a disadvantage of the individual sports. So if you lose, all of the blame fall for you. So because so as you can see that if you cannot focus in your during the competition, so that's why you have to blame yourself because you are perform it yourself, man. So that's why this is the advantage of a individual sports. So next, we have the advantages of a dual and team sports. So we have a teamwork and cooperation. So a dual sports or a teamwork can be fun because of the teamwork involved in working together as a team. So dual teamwork can encourage each other and play off each other to win. So other teammates can also bear the load when the other one is struggling or having a difficulty. So dual sports or the team sports is required cooperation. So if one get along well with your team, with your fellow athletes, so you do well with the dual sports or a team sports. So that's why one of the advantage of a dual and the team sports. So for the last one, we have the advantages of the dual or the team sports. So you have less control over the outcome when you're relying on another of your teammate. So you can have your best individual performance and you still lose match. Or a game in the dual sports or the team sports. So which is an important factor to remember. So you can find the burden of a game or match falling on your teammate is performing poorly or has a bad attitude. So that is why of the disadvantage of the dual and the team sports. So that would be all. I am Prince Lloyd Samala again. Thank you for listening. I hope that you have lots of learning. So thank you and God bless everyone.